Hey YouTube, I'm Mark,
I'm Nikki.
and this is Code Geass episode 4. So, last time we had the magnificent escape
Oh, yeah.
on the behalf of Suzaku. We immediately decided I'm gonna go back and face my trial for my crimes.
I had very annoyed feelings at the end of that.
Many people do, and yeah, cannot blame you. There's going to be a lot more about that. There's going to be more annoying moments, but he represents a specific kind of character, and we will get into that and maybe see a bit more justification for why he feels the way he feels.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
I just wish. Well, I don't know what I wish, because I was thinking, like, if he stayed, I would be annoyed as well.
Why?
Because I'm feeling like he's losing his everything that he's
He worked
built
for.
up for so long. So this is probably the best move for him, but it was kind of annoying, his attitude. That's probably what annoyed me, I guess, because he doesn't know it's his best friend. So it's like, it's just the same thing that I was arguing that I didn't want to happen, the passing ships in the night.
Yeah.
These two best friends that'll never reunite, you know? Unless they're dying on the battlefield or something.
Yeah, so in this episode we are leading up to, now that he has full control of the terror group,
Yeah.
we're going to get to see what he lays his plans for, what he's going to hope to do, what his objectives are. So pretty much we got all the groundwork laid in the last 4 episodes, and now we're going to really get to see him start playing true chess on grand scale. Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and check out Patreon in the description if you guys want to see the next set of episodes a whole week early. So let's get into it.
They're in the desert. There's the nightmares against...
Cloudchesters.
Against who? I guess they never surrendered. Whoever they are. Oh no, they blew up their whole place.
What?
Oh no.
Cornelia?
Oh wow.
Wow.
You're 18.
Established. Oh, they're going to Area 11?
Oh boy. Oh,
I guess he has a name there.
is this the first time an intro is played?
What? So it really was them just laying the groundwork past the episode.
Seems down.
Oh my goodness. No. Kidding.
It just picks up Smash. Turn this up.
Advance his schedule. So he already had a schedule?
Suddenly evil.
He's so dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stole his bed.
What is this?
Because he's dramatic.
He's dramatic. Fix the shoes.
Alright, she lives here now.
Okay.
Twitch.
Oh no.
器じゃなかったんだよ。おかげで警察や行政との連携もボロボロ。クルルギスザク一等兵、第11方面軍域14
Oh, he's court hearing.
Only case 107?
Set free.
I'm sorry?
Did she just...
Is she the princess or the witch? What do you mean? He's like, yes,
Something is wrong.
Chased by bad guys. Oh no, that's not good. Don't help her.
Something is wrong.
You can't let Orange be the one in charge.
Wow, they're all thinking of things. They're all suspicious. Bartley. Oh.
The other guy.
Oh, so she never told them.
She kind of remembers.
Uh-oh. She's the witch. Bite.
Answer the question. This isn't suspicious at all.
No, not at all. Why'd you have to chuck your stuff?
Ooh.
Shinjuku?
I'm sorry, what?
What? She's here.
Oh no.
Why are you doing all of the things?
Did he just kiss her?
Yeah, I think so. I think he did. Okay, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He's like, what indeed? What indeed?
Oh, he's still under arrest.
Oh, that's creepy.
That seems awful,
Yeah.
but it's also mundane.
He took her to Shinjuku? Cheers.
Of course.
Oh, great.
Of course, everything is happening at once.
They're trying to set him up for a fall.
Why would you say that when you're outnumbered?
Oh.
I thought you said no violence.
Right? Well, I guess he didn't kill him or punch him.
At least they didn't step on your shades.
Wow. Not even.
Thank you.
Good.
Break it even more.
Wow.
And it seems happy now.
無駄死にになってしまう。クルルギ首相の
Oh.
Opposites, but we're on the same thing.
Yeah.
チェレビア、俺が粛清だ。
スザック
そうすると
ここは危険よ乗って
純血派の内ゲバなんだよ。
Having a squabble.
ランスロットの戦闘データを取るチャンスではないでしょうか。おほー。本気なのか。本気でこの私を決める。黙れオレンジ。我らは何のために存在している。
I call him Orange now.
Yeah.
意味のない戦いを
Wow.
He's got swords.
Energy
Oh.
swords.
MVSs. Wow. Whoa.
Ah.
What the?
What are you doing?
Oh.
Uh-oh. It's breaking it. Oh no.
That's a terrible thing.
私はブリタニア第三公女ユーゼニア・リ・ブリタニア
Third.
ユフィ。
この場は私が預かります下がりなさい
やはり
Is that how it works?
誠に申し訳ございません。
スザクあなたが父を失ったように
Oh.
私
Brother.
も
Oh, that's right.
失いました
They're all related.
これ以上みんなが大切な人を失わなくて済むよう力を貸していただけますか
もったいなきお言葉。
She has a knight now.
聞いたぞユフェニア。あまり無茶はするな。
申し訳ありませんお姉様しかし
ここでは総督と呼べ。ユフェニア副総。聖朝にて皇女殿下の歓迎の準備が整っております。
Oh no.
抜けている。ほうけている。バラフしている。ゼロはどうした？帝国臣民の敵を捕まえろ。ゼロ。本日付をもちまして、このアシュフォード学園に入学する。
Is this Suzaku?
クルギスザクです。よろしくお願いします。
Oh.
Discussion.
Discussion.
So Lelouch has learned a lot more pieces are in the game than he expected.
Yeah.
So Suzaku's back out there, immediately got acquitted, which was very surprising to no one, seemingly. So
I think it's because before they just wanted to blame, they didn't want to blame one of their own, so
Yeah.
they just pulled Suzaku and said, let's blame him. So they were, covering things up, and it was just going to be like a monkey court or whatever you called it. But now that they were out of the picture, they were all, questioning him. Real people could do the real court and be like, well, I guess we can't find anything. You're free.
and on top of that, they took Lord Bartley away. He's
Right.
under arrest, so they may have gone back to him. And the whole orange situation is like, okay, something weird is going on here. Suzaku is clearly a fall guy. So maybe, yeah, you're right. They're really looking into this, and things are not coming up right. Because even right there at the end, Cornelia's like senile, corrupt. So maybe she looked at the reports or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder if she is going to dislike Jeremiah because of the whole orange thing, or be on his side to say it must have something to do with Zero. Because, I mean, she hates Zero at this point. And more than the other people who were like, Jeremiah is Jeremiah. Like, even though they were upset that Zero got away, they were so focused on like, no, Jeremiah has something to, some evil
Yeah.
corruption. We need to get rid of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now purple-haired girl is remembering that she forgot something.
Oh, there's that too.
Yeah.
So that's something that what's his name? Lelouch was saying about his power, like they don't remember anything before, during, or after, but now he's gonna
Not quite.
not quite, yeah.
Well, to be fair, he was standing there for a while when she came. So she had a bit of a gap before he told her to do anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So maybe it could have been that. Like right before, she can kind of see a hazy. Because if he looks at her memory, it was when he was standing looking at the floor. So it was when she had just arrived. So everything
So
else was
good
blank. But
time
right
before.
before, she can remember a hazy picture of seeing somebody standing there.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah. So to clarify, the green-haired girl was the witch.
Witch,
and
right.
Yuffie was the princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the other princess, Cornelia, you recognize that name. She's one of the people that Clovis said was involved in the death of Lelouch's mother.
What?
That's right. No, I didn't take note of those two names. It was Cornelia and somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember the other name. You have to point it out when it happens.
Yeah. I can't quite remember their name, but there's a lot of princes and princesses in this show, so I don't want to say the wrong one.
Mm.
But I believe Cornelia was one of them. And yeah, we also saw that they were in the middle of a war with the newly established Area 18, which looks like it was the Middle East somewhere.
Yeah.
They were fighting with very large mechs, it looks
Mhm.
like.
Mhm.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so took over the Middle East.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of those things that Lelouch was doing with his power was testing it, as you guys were talking about. He had the girl mark the wall every day to see how
Yeah.
long it lasts.
Yeah.
That's a good test because it's not too intrusive.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing that I found from that is it that it reactivates every time the hour comes around, and then she goes back to acting normal? Because otherwise she'd be like sitting like this the whole time. So
Unless he told her to act normal, just go about your regular day, just mark the wall every day.
maybe,
Mhm.
maybe.
Yeah, they never really get into clarification of exactly what he said, so we just see that girl runs up and does that.
What if it's active like the whole time, and then as soon as it wears off, she just forgets her whole student year?
No, she's like, and then the exam comes around. It's like,
I didn't study. It's like, what are you talking about? You studied every day, honey.
well, what would be even weirder is like the exam comes around. She knows the answers to everything. It's like, how do I know this?
It's like, why am I getting 100?
Or she could be like 30 years down the line, she's still marking that
Oh
wall.
my
She's
gosh,
still-
yeah, we
she
don't know
shows up
how
to
long this
school,
lasts.
Scales the fence, marks the wall, leaves.
It's like,
Every
who is
day.
this woman? She's a master at evading her traps.
Escapes jail to do it.
Yeah. And what's his name? Lelouch's girlfriend is still misunderstanding the situation with
It's just
what's-her-face.
worse and worse. And I wonder, is she a girlfriend?
I don't think so.
I think she
it's
just
like a,
likes him a lot, and there may be some.
I think it's an understanding, like they're an item, but they're not together thing.
Yeah, they're not officially boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah,
Because even Nunnally didn't.
Nani was like, "Is that your girlfriend?" or something.
Right.
Yeah, she would know if she had a girlfriend.
If it was,
Mhm.
yeah. And she would have come visit and stuff like that. Maybe not, maybe.
Well, they do
Maybe
know
not.
each other. They were at student council.
Oh, that's
building
right, that's
together.
right, right. So she's
What's
definitely not.
indeed just holding. So like, what are you doing? What indeed?
That's a
So he
great
didn't kiss
question.
her, he just held her face.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
look this way, and he held her there.
Okay,
Just
good.
staring
Because
at
I'm
her,
like,
yeah.
why would you like escalate to kiss?
Yeah.
But he didn't. Okay,
Although,
good.
why does he have to make sure nobody sees her? Nobody knows about her.
He's just overly cautious
he-
and paranoid.
He doesn't want to show any of his cards at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Master chess player. And then while they were when they were about to kill Jeremiah and Suzaku comes to save, he takes out these swords
Yeah.
with sparkly pink dust.
Yeah.
MSS.
MVSs.
MVSs.
I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, they got it to work? So apparently this is the technology that Bartley was in charge of that was being worked on. Because Bartley shut them down, but they kept going. The scientists. They were in charge of building this thing, and they were waiting for this prototype to work.
Yeah, Suzaku has access to all the cutting edge weaponry because the head scientist
Likes
is
him.
the one who is in charge, and he selected him to be this prototype and all this. So
And,
yeah,
and apparently his skills in it are like 99% or something like that.
Yeah.
the highest they've seen so far.
Right.
Yeah, so he's got the best suit that we know of.
Mm-hmm.
But we also saw that they had something called, I believe it was Gloucesters in the Middle East.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have those that are war units, but Cornelia also has her own
Special one.
With
yeah.
not a scepter,
a lance.
Spear?
A lance. Yeah,
Lance.
she detonated like a city fort or something like that.
Yeah.
So, and interestingly, a princess is working with the troops, so to speak. Well, I mean, they're high up there because they get to manage these nightmare machines that you need to trust who's in it.
Yeah.
But she's a hands-on worker. Like the type of princess she is like military.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Clovis, we didn't really see Clovis.
No,
doing
he's
any
like
frontline stuff.
sit back, posh kind of character.
Yeah, this nobility, because it's like a warrior caste almost thing. I get the feeling that maybe you're expected, if you're a noble, to participate in some level in the military.
Yeah.
Because we even we saw that with slipping my mind. Oh yeah, modern day in England today, all the princes.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
they
yeah.
all.
They all join in the military. They
For
all take
some while.
part in the military.
Yeah.
So in the future, maybe it's not as
It's the
taboo
same
to have
idea.
women to do that.
Mhm.
I mean, well, Queen Elizabeth was in the military in World War II. She was a mechanic.
Oh.
So maybe just advance to actual frontline combat and
Mhm.
brings you prestige.
Yeah. And they're called Viceroy and Sub Viceroy, Yuffie and Cornelia, or Cornelia and Yuffie rather.
So Cornelia's way up there
Yeah,
Yeah.
Viceroy.
because
She's the new head of whatever this is.
Area 11.
Heard. Yeah.
Because Margrave, Lord Jeremiah, was the viceroy. He was supposed to be the new viceroy, and then immediately screwed up. So like,
Yeah.
all right, swap in someone with royal pure blood.
Yeah.
Now they call him Orange. Very embarrassing.
Oh, that's very sad.
It's a clever nickname though. Right. So we saw what's his name, Lelouch and Suzaku having their monologue. Well, it's supposed to be dialogue, but it's more monologue.
Oh yeah, together at the same time.
Yeah, I liked the kind of juxtaposition of Lelouch is facing towards the sunset and Kurugi is facing away from the sunset as they're both talking, and then they both span around at the same time.
Yeah. Can look into it very deeper, like maybe Suzaku still sees hope for the sun to rise,
Mm-hmm.
whereas Lewis only sees it falling, and so he's trying to extinguish it
Yeah.
or something like that.
Mm.
Yeah, so they both saw the same things, they just came to different conclusions.
Different, yeah.
Lelouch is
Well-
like, someone has to win, and Kurugi is like, can we just stop fighting?
So we have an interesting situation now. Suzaku is going to be in their hoity-toity school.
Mm-hmm.
He's famous because he's an honorary Britannian. He's still might be There'll be prejudice against him, I think.
Oh yeah.
Because he's not Britannian. But and worse, he was the prime minister's son. Is so and they said that on the TV show when they were like parading him through the streets. I thought.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody knows this about him. It's gonna be interesting. I wonder if he knows Lelouch and he saw Lelouch to his face. So Lelouch is gonna have to put on a face with him.
Yep.
Because Lelouch knows everything. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect now. Oh, because I knew they had these two are like now the main fight kind of. Like everybody, we've seen everybody, but it's these two. You know, and I don't know what to expect.
If I could compare the show to anything, it would be Death Note, but you haven't
I
seen Death
haven't
Note.
seen that either.
Yeah, but this is gonna be, I think, if I can remember correctly, a lot of cat and mouse. If Lelouch was able to completely remove himself from his regular situation at school, around all these people who are very important, he'd be golden.
Yeah.
But he is around Callan, the resistance leader. He's now going to be around Suzaku. He's around royalty all the time. It's like, it's you know what they say about serial killers. They usually stay near the crime or something like that, or there's or not serial killers. The murder is usually pretty close to whoever died or something like that. So the farther away you can get, the less likely you are to get captured. So the only reason it's going to be close for him is because he's in this situation.
Yeah.
It's going to be very fun to watch, and it's still got some ramping up to do.
Yeah.
I will say this show takes a little bit longer to ramp up than most shows.
Goodness.
Yeah, not super much longer than this. It's just a lot of it is slow pace, talking about who's this, why they do that. There's some bursts of action, but it gets better as we go along.
Okay.
Alright.
Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, check out Patreon in the description if you guys want to see next episode a week early. And we'll see you guys next time React Back. Goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Special thanks to Bean Eater, Takamatsu, Doge Master, and Dark Productions.